Hello everybody and welcome back to Surviving Mars. Jonny here. Series of videos I'm doing to show you my first impressions with the game. Second episode here, we got power running. Things are okay for now. We're gonna have some power storage happening soon, so let's press space and let our dudes get to work there. What is the next thing? Well, I think we can start thinking about setting up some life support. What about water? Because we have some water pretty close by. It is an average grade water resource, so I think that seems decent. What do we have for water here? Water extractor. Okay. Costs us concrete, which we now have. There's also a water tower. Oh, that stores water. Gotcha. Moisture vaporator. Okay. Right, so the production of the vaporator is way lower because it doesn't require a water deposit. We're gonna build one of these bad boys. Okay. I think we want to rotate it like this, potentially. It doesn't really tell me how much water I'm getting access to, but presumably you can be anywhere then. Yeah. Alright, we'll place it there and see how it goes. So that is presumably gonna get built. Oh, we need to plug this little guy. Power cables. We're gonna plug
anomaly analyzed
to here. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Bear with me here. Okay, I feel like the placement of that wasn't that great, was it? Okay. So we're gonna need to connect this as well. So what I want to do is have like a straight line to here if I can. Would that be possible? Something like this. And then connect like that. And then we can connect, sorry, stop there. And then we can connect you to here. Like so. Yeah, it reminds me of City Skylines where you build the cables, and I imagine we're gonna be building pipes as well in a moment. But regardless, I think we're running okay. We have a power surplus, of course, which we want to absorb via the battery, but we need to connect this first. I don't think there's any way to kind of prioritize this. Constructed, change priority. Oh, control. Okay. Oh, right. So let's change that to high priority, please. And actually, can we select like this entire thing? Oh, it is high priority. Okay. So actually the problem is that this is this needs to be lower priority than it is. It looks like my guys are adapting to the order. So let's just speed up a little bit here. See how it is at fastest speed. Because we really need you to actually be working. And then the other thing is that this guy is now idle. You have 23. You probably want to unload on there. That's gonna be fine. So this is pretty good actually. So you have it on fastest. You see things happening, and you can always pause if something needs attention. Alright, you should be operational. Charging requires minimum 20 power to start supplying the grid. Oh. Huh. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. I misunderstood that, but we're powering up here. It looks like when we reach this point, we're gonna need to use some resources to maintain the unit. And it looks like ever so slowly it's propping up the battery. That's kind of cool. Alright, so you now can actually go back to medium priority. And let's pause here for a second because this guy actually needs stuff, doesn't it? Construction progress. How do I set up? Okay, take me to life support. I presume we're gonna have to use pipes? Yeah, okay, here it is. I'm not sure. Huh. Like where do we want to connect this to is the thing. I'm not entirely sure. Do we need water for anything? Well, what we'll do for now is build like a little water storage. It's gonna require metal, which we have plenty. And we're gonna build it over here. Seems fine. I don't think we can make it connect straight away, so sure. We'll build you over here and we'll hook you up with some pipes. I mean, that looks pretty ugly. Can we... Okay, deconstruct. Salvage. Cancel construction. Give me like a pipe that goes from here. You can't give me a straight line pipe. You know what? This is fine. Give me a water tower right here. Make it happen. Okay, so the other thing is our explorer is now, excuse me, is now idle. So we probably want to explore more areas. Why don't we use an orbital probe here? Okay, so we got something else to explore. We'll check out this area next. Okay, there we go. So take me back. And we're gonna check this out. The metal deposit there, that's fine.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Okay. The other thing we should be looking at probably is the science stuff over here. We haven't looked at it yet. Whoa, okay, so we should have been looking at this. So one thing I did hear in one of the reviews is that the science trees are randomized. So what you're seeing here is actually going to be different from what you see in your game. So just a heads up. Excuse me. Do we actually have access to this? No, we don't. Right, so we need to select stuff actually for it to happen. Hold on, stop.
No active research.
Right, Moxie upgrade, magnetic filtering. Blocks, blah blah blah. Okay, we'll get the Moxie, that's the oxygen generator production thing, upgraded. What is this? Moisture vaporator upgrade. I don't think we need that right now. Water reclamation. Drastically reduces the water consumption of the dome. That seems really good. Robotics. The RC transport harvests resources faster and its maximum storage is increased. We'll grab that because that's handy. Adapted probes. Probes are cheaper and can deep scan. I don't know what deep scanning is, but seems good. Autonomous sensors. It doesn't look like we need to build stuff in order, so we can pick and choose, I think. And we have a little queue of stuff being researched right there. Okay. Wind turbines. Hands-on observations and problem-solving in the low-gravity environment of Mars have helped our engineers come up with solutions for increased wind turbine efficiency. Let's get that. That seems great. Mars crowdfunding. Receive a one-time grant of $1 billion. It seems alright. But I don't think we're running out of funds anytime soon, so why don't we check out some other stuff? Drones and rovers move faster. Or generate research per soul for each RC Explorer. Okay, sure, we'll do that. Alright, we got stuff happening. Let's keep going. Alright, so we're getting some water built. Whoa! Excuse me?
Vehicle battery low.
Okay. Vehicle battery low. Ooh, this guy is running low on battery, huh? Okay, so let's get you to a power line before you run out. Do you recharge automatically? Yes. Fantastic. Let's pause and see what you're doing. You were just sitting there. It's fine. The transport is actually idle, so why don't we find some resources? Some metals over here. Okay. Our little cache of resources is looking good. We're producing energy, we're storing energy as well. Stored power, 30.7. Not bad. Okay, it looks like this stuff is built, is that correct? Hourly production 5, so we're producing water. We have stored water as well. Fantastic. So things are hooked up and actually working. So the next thing we need looks cool, doesn't it? Yeah, nice. Wait, hold on. What's going on here? There's something. Is this some kind of waste, stored waste rock. So this needs to be moved. Okay, let's check out how that works. Storages, dumping site. Yes, that's what we need. We're gonna create like a dumping site over here. Oh, looks like if you press shift. Too far from drone commander. Oh. Alright, salvage that. Let's try this building, please. Let's just make sure this goes away. Okay, there we go. Drone commander. Oh, I see. So we probably want to set up our waste piles somewhere over here, perhaps. Sure. So we'll build dumping site. Maybe not next to the water though. That seems like a terrible idea. Okay, and yeah, again, looks like shift actually allows you to build several of these things. That's fine. We have a little dumping site next to this. And our little dudes are already doing their work. Hopefully at some point we gain access to something that allows you to get rid of these kind of waste products or waste materials. How are we looking here? Concrete extractor. There's plenty of concrete in the deposit. We're working fine. We're gonna need some maintenance, but that's okay. I think at this point, let's pause here. We might need a resupply at some point, because we're running through polymers and like parts and shit, and I don't know how to get these. So why don't we... Looks like we have plenty of backing. Why not get a new rocket? Not people yet. We're not ready for people. But we're ready for stuff. Looks like we can pick and choose what we need. Prefabs. That's interesting. Why don't we take a look at that? A drone hub seems good. Why don't we get a... Because this will allow us to have like a larger radius. Polymer factory. I don't think we need factories right now. So we'll grab like a drone hub, please. What is a Stirling generator? Ooh. And this seems pretty cool. We'll grab one of these bad boys. And then... sure. Nah, we don't need more explorers. We're fine. We'll grab another drone. And then we'll grab like polymers. Ooh, they're expensive. Look at that. I think we're gonna use a lot of our funding for this because these things are pretty important. Get some machine parts. Get some electronics. Wow. We're actually maxed out. Machine parts. Is there anything... You know what? Because machine parts are used for maintenance, so maybe it's worth getting a machine factory. Okay, so disregard that bit. See if we can get... Okay, roll back a little bit on polymers here, because we went a little crazy. Electronics. Give me a prefab machine factory. Just IKEA build that for me. And we're gonna rock polymers, because that seems like pretty rare and hard to make, and electronics. And we'll build the machine parts with whatever comes, and I think we're gonna be good. We don't need extra food, I don't think. It's gonna be... Oh, what do we call it? It's not friendship, is it? Supplies. Nah, that's so boring though. Loot crate. Number 1. Let's go. Launch. Presumably it's happening. Okay. Well, what is this guy doing? This is the RC rover, alright. Loot crate. Traveling to Mars. Okay, so you can see the progress there. The transport is... Where is this guy? Over here. Alright, we're gonna unload. Maybe we'll pick up some more resources before we do that. Metals, okay. Oh, sorry. Load and go. Alright. Okay, why don't we set up some oxygen? Is this guy charged? Go back to exploring, my dude. We're gonna set up some Oh. Okay, there you go. We're gonna set up some oxygen here. Life support. Moxie. Well, let's take a look at the options. But I think we only have the Moxie for now. No production during dust storms. Interesting. We have plenty of metals, plenty of concrete for now, so we'll just do this. Oh, we need water?
Anomaly analyzed.
It does make sense. We'll hook you up. Okay, let's see, again, let's see how the pipes line up for this. We can probably, you know what? I like the idea of setting up a pipe thing that goes, I saw this in a video and it kind of follows the power line. I found it pretty neat, so we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna branch out to the side. Like this. And that's where we're gonna build our Moxie. Alright. How about that? Man, this looks awesome. It's really cool. We have another concrete deposit there for when we need it, but I think for now we're served, honestly. So there's actually a colonist tab over here for when we have colonists. Interesting. Oh, look at that. We actually have some prefabs. Huh, interesting. So these came with the original ship, presumably. Very cool. We actually have Stirling generators. Huh. Why don't we build those? Yeah, that seems like a good idea. We can just build them so that they're hooked up. Oh! Hold on, building's not working. Oh, you need to be plugged. So let's pause real quick. Power cables. Can we hook you up from here? Yeah, beautiful. And yeah, doesn't it look awesome to have both of them lined up like that? That's pretty cool. Let's land the rocket. We probably want to land it somewhere close. Why don't we land it here so that the drones can actually explore a little bit further? There's actually a water deposit over there, so we could do something like this. Alright, this seems pretty good. We'll do this. Orientated like so. Alright. Hit me. Oh, select a sector to scan. Oh, we can actually scan as well. Building's not working. That one is being set up, so that's fine. Oh, look at that. The music is chill as hell as well. Love it. Oh, the landing strip and like our little ramp and everything. So we have a single drone. I thought it would be like a bigger, like a rover with more drones or something. That's alright though, it's not a big problem. Well, I think what I want to do is maybe set up another resource thing for around here. We have metal and concrete, so we'll set up another stash. Storage. Metals depot. Like so. And concrete depot. Oops. Nice. And you can actually start collecting. Alright, there we go. So, we got access to new stuff. You presumably are being built. Ever so slowly. Alright, let's speed up here. Plenty of availability there. Looking good. If we look at our build stuff, we should have some... Yeah, the machine parts factory is now here. We have the prefab, so it won't actually cost us anything. We just need the power to be able to use it. So we'll build some of these Stirling generators, which we should be able to build kind of along the line here. And we'll build, you know, all the ones that we have. Okay, so you're built up and hooked. We'll produce 10 more power if opened. Oh, very interesting. So, right, so if you open it, that's why some stuff closes. It's because of the dust. Presumably the maintenance goes up if it's open. So we're fine with this for now. Let's hook that up. So if we open this, power surplus is now 24. We're looking great. What's the capacity on this thing? Still plenty to go. You are now built, but you need water. How do you... What? What is this? Must be connected to an oxygen consumer. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. We don't have anything consuming the oxygen yet. Why don't we fix that? Domes. Basic dome. Small dome suitable for the early days of the colony. Okay. Well, we want you. I think... Where do we want it? I think we want it far away from any sort of resource collection slash, you know, dump. Where do we want to place it? This is a cool area, but this is quite far away from our water like installation. Why don't we place it? Okay, there's lots of uneven terrain over there is the problem. This is kind of a neat spot, isn't it? Too far from working drone commander. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We'll place it around here. Ooh, this is unexplored. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think this is actually fine as a location. It's just like expanding is gonna be a bitch because we have the ship there and stuff. Unexplored sector. Okay, so before we do this, let's explore this sector. We're doing that right now. Okay, we'll give ourselves some time. Let's keep rolling here. That's fine, we're producing oxygen. The one thing we can do is maybe store oxygen. Is there a way we can store oxygen? Yes, oxygen tank. This is what we need. We want to hook you up. So, okay. Pipes. Like so. Oxygen tank. Sure. Like this. See how that goes. So even though we don't have a dome or any people breathing air, we definitely want to store it.
Low.
Now we cannot let this happen. We cannot, you know, run out of battery. So we're just gonna park you over here.
Research complete.
Oh hey, research complete. So okay, so it shows itself grayed out once we have it. Oxygen production increased by 50%. That's fantastic, dude. Soil adaptation produces food. Okay, how is our food looking? I haven't checked that. Oh, we actually have no food. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. But to be fair, we still got plenty of time, and I think we're doing great. And, you know, we're about to have a reserve of oxygen, water, and energy. So I think this is a great place to leave it. I hope you're enjoying this kind of mini-series as we discover the game together. Let me know down below any thoughts, and as always, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.